少し衰えてねえだろうな、ババア。
誰に口聞いてんだ小僧。俺の名を呼んだか。はっせよくらいな、ヘブンリーボンボン。奪ってみやがれ。ウルゴラ、お前らに逃げ場はないよ。行くよ、レーザーホー。ワンピースバウンティーラッシュ。まんままんま。
Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's P&G. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today, well, you just seen the trailer, and it is the new Extreme unit that has been announced from the live broadcast from Bandai, the One Piece Bounty Rush. And you pretty much already guessed it, and because 2 days ago I already showed up a video to indicate who's going to be the new Extreme pre-anniversary character, and that is the Onigashima Big Mom, or Olin, of course. She's not the official 4th anniversary Extreme unit. That will be announced at end of January, because end of January, that's when the official celebration for the anniversary of this game will commence. So Olin, Onigashima Big Mom, is just only a starter, the pre-appetize for the game. So if you're interested in this new Big Mom, go for it, because she is a very similar concept like expensive EX Luffy, can switch classes, so from defender to runner. So if you already have that Luffy, you should know how to use him, or her actually, then you will be fine. She's actually a very powerful unit. Judging by the trailer and her traits and skills I read, she's going to be a very, very decent unit. I'm kind of interested because I am a defender player after all, and it's Big Mom after all. And the current Big Mom we have is absolutely near useless. So it's great that Bandai is giving her a chance to make her present again. But still, I just find that Bandai still disrespecting my main man, Whitebeard. I don't know why they won't give us a EX Whitebeard Edward Newgate, because it makes sense for him to get an extreme unit. And if they design an extreme unit, then this game will be much more interesting. Everyone will find that there is some certain level of respect. But oh well, Bandai is Bandai, isn't it? Okay, let's just have a look at well, today I will just go through about Big Mom's ability and skills, so we'll just flip through it, and then if you want to summon for her, she will be available on the 1st of January. That will probably be Sunday, the New Year day. Alright then, so let's see. Olin, the Orion's ability, so normal state. Skill 1. Heavenly Bonds, a long-range area attack with that inflicts speed debuff, also a chance to set enemy aflame. Puts her on top of Prometheus, change her class to runner, and become temporarily invincible after use. So pretty much once you activate the skill 1, I believe it was, you will sit on Prometheus and turn into a runner class. I think it does a little explosion before any sort of like action taken. So you will at least land some hit. Then skill 2, Mesa Cannon, a long-range multiple hit area with attack with a knockback effect. Oh, not bad. And then damage dealt will ignore the enemy defense and temporarily invincible when you use it. Acquired attack debuff at level 5. So while you're using the Mesa Cannon, you will become invincible. Both skills actually will become invincible. So it's very similar to EX Luffy. Once you activate, transform into different class, you would be temporarily invincible too. If you time it correctly, rightly, you could actually avoid getting hit and then land the hit on your enemy. So if you can bait them doing their skill, you use the skills immediately, just avoid getting hit, and you hit them instead. So yeah, Big Mom's got that ability like EX Luffy. And then Olin, the Orion's ability skill again. So while riding Prometheus, using skill 1, you will undo well, basically you unmount Prometheus, and you do a mid-range area attack that have a chance to inflict a flame, and also HP will be recovered. When you do undo, basically you just unmount Prometheus, you can all 5-bit stagger. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much you do like a little explosion attack when you unmount yourself. So yeah, pretty decent. You've seen that on the trailer anyway. Then Fugura. I believe that was that pink lightning cannon. A long-range area attack with a chance to inflict shock to your enemy. Knocks your enemy back if not shocked. Couldn't be applied. Nullify stagger when you use this skill. Yeah. So if your enemy can be shocked, then great. You can just shock them and just leg it. If you can't, then you just do a knockback, smacking them flying. So it's a long-range sniper ability. So I think Olin has lots of weapons up her sleeve to really beat the crap out of you. And then Olin, the Orion's ability again. Traits. This is a trait this time. It's a normal trait. Wild Defender. Can ignore the enemy and refill the treasure gauge. It increased treasure gauge recovery amount. Also recovers the treasure gauge 50% past the maximum amount. She has the same ability like EX Kaido. So they can actually charge extra 50% of the max treasure gauge. Plus, she can ignore enemy while defending. Does that mean she completely can nullify stagger? She won't able to be hit, or is she invincible while that? Not very clear, but it looks like maybe. I would say that would be broken. I would say she's probably can nullify stagger while she's actually defending, so you weren't able to knock her down that easy. While riding Prometheus trait, while as a runner, you can ignore enemy and capture the treasure. What? Does that mean she's completely invincible while capturing? If that's the case, that's broken, man. There's no weakness because Oden, Yamato, Wano Marco, and King has a limit. They're near broken while capturing, but they can be knocked off. Doesn't say if there's a weakness, but if that's the case, she's broken as hell. Well, your HP is more than 70%, you get 50% more capture speed. Yeah, typical for a runner. Then character traits. When using skill 1, remove max HP reduction. I guess that's probably some sort of like... Is that actually referring to someone like Film Red Shank's attack? Yeah, that because we can block your HP, maybe. When dealing damage on your first, second hit or normal attack, 50% chance to inflict a flame to your enemy, 10 seconds. So not bad. So 1, 2, or 3 hits, your normal attack, you have 50% chance to burn your enemy, and it does last for 10 seconds because I think a flame only inflicts 90 HP damage. So times it by 10, you basically inflict 900 HP damage towards them. Then more traits. When you are in your enemies, when you're in your team's treasure area and your treasure gauge is more than 80%, you do get a 50% damage reduction, and you instead of getting knocked back, you go down instead. Yeah, pretty much just charge up your flag, and you will be quite firm to. You'll be near impossible to knock out, or take the treasure from you. When you are down, nullify stagger for 10 seconds and increase the attack by 30%, last for 20 seconds. Yeah, just defend your treasure as hell, man. If they manage to knock you down, you will get nullified stagger and you get some attack increases. So yeah, you can just butcher your enemy while they're trying to take your treasure. When a damage dealing a flame infliction has been nullified, remove status effect applied to the enemy and that buffs their target for a certain period of time. Does not apply to invisibility. Plus remove the enemy's attack increase. You can see this is specifically highlighted. So she has the ability to remove Film Red Shank's red hair hockey state and EX Arcainu's magma state as well. But of course, you have to get rid of the immune free hit first. Once you do that, they will cry, man. That means Film Red Shanks, just like when they're attacking King, they have to really consider. Then trait 2. When attacked by an enemy inflicted with a flame, reduce the damage by 30% and recover 5% HP. Yeah, so while they're burnt, they will not pretty much well able to kill you. When attacking an enemy with skill 2, increase the skill cooldown time of the enemy. Not skill cooldown, I think it's dodge in it. Yeah, dodge cooldown time by 20% and recover 50% of damage that dealt as HP, 7,500. So pretty much depending how strong you apply your attack, when you use your skill 2, you will basically slow them down. They can't even, no, not slow them down. You could remove their dodge ability, so they can't dodge immediately. Plus, you will recover HP, depends how much damage you dealt to them from your skill 2. Not bad, not bad. She's got a lot of HP recovery ability. After receiving damage from your enemy, which is more than 50% of max HP, reduce it by 50%. She's going to be as tanky as hell, man. And then some tips here. So when you switch classes, A defender, you can change your class to runner. As a defender, as a runner, Olin has different specialities, so use it strategically. As a defender, Olin has the traits that can allow her to ignore enemy and refill the treasure gauge. Does that mean that while she's standing, she's invincible? That's just not clear. But if it's actually invincible while standing, just try and charge up your treasure. You're broken, man. She's even has a trait to allow you to fill the treasure gauge up to 50% max. Yeah, that's just referring to EX Kaido's ability to charge extra 50% more. As a runner, Olin has the trait to allow her to capture while ignore your enemy. Yeah, that is just not clear, man. I don't know if that's invincible while capturing, no matter knockback, status infliction, or just beat the crap out of her to the point that she no more HP. Then I have no idea, but it looks like she sounds broken. That allows forcibly steal the treasure, allowing you to ignore troublesome opponent and stay on the offense. Maybe it sounds like she's invincible while capturing completely, no weakness. Olin can change her class by using skill, so keep track of your so basically just you have to keep track of your skill 1 to change classes. Then Olin, the Orion's ability, it's more strategy. So normal state, how to use skill 1, heavily bonbons. Mount Prometheus while keeping the enemy in check. It can inflict a flame, so strategically use the skill to activate her traits. When the skill is used, Olin turns into a runner, but don't be afraid of even using don't be afraid of guarding the treasure. Even as a runner, her damage reduction traits are activated, so you can defend it effectively as a runner too. So you can use the invincible state to dodge the attack. So yeah, it's basically saying that no matter if you're a defender class or runner class, she still can do both. So don't be afraid of transforming while you're defending a treasure. Use your runner skill if you have to. You still possess the damage reduction ability. Yeah. No, Lin, damn. Big Mom is kind of my type of defender. How to use skill 2. Mesa Cannon. Since it's a long-range area attack, it can be used to protect your treasure area and support your allies. If it hits, her traits will recover her HP, so it aim well, so you also ignore defense as well. So use this skill to aim for a KO, and this skill also is the invincible state that you can use to strike back. Yep, same ability like EX Luffy. Just use it wisely, time it well. You could actually just dodge your enemy attack and then attack them instead. Then some more. While riding Prometheus, how to use skill 1, undo Mount Prometheus. Use this skill when you want to go back to being a defender, thanks to her traits and skill that you can both remove max HP reduction and recover HP, so you can learn her traits and skill effectively. Carefully, you need to decide whether you want to prioritize changing class or prioritize your skill or traits depending on the situation. So it's just pretty much just time it well. And while you're on Prometheus and you want to unmount and be a defender again, then just tap it accordingly. Then how to use Volgura. So this is fast, long range that can be used to support allies. Just similar to the Mesa Cannon. Just use it wisely. So if you use it, it's long range and you can use it at close combat as well. You can shock an enemy. If you can't shock it, then just do whatever you can. If you shock, just leg it and just move on to another area, because you can actually stop them. I believe why is he saying that? It's probably that shocking timing is quite long. So yeah, that is it. So it's judging from what I read and what you've seen on the trailer, Big Mom will be a very powerful unit. So she's going to make her presence back in the game and be a meta unit again. So it really depends if you want to summon for her. I believe she will probably cost about at least 2,500 rainbow diamonds, or maybe even 3k. So it's going to be really, really expensive. If you guys have already saved up for her, great. Or maybe you want to skip her and see who's the next extreme unit for the 4th anniversary. Normally that is at end of January at between 21st to 25th or 7th. You could just wait until they make another announcement if that extreme unit will be more your favorite. But for now, Bandai has released Onigashima Big Mom as the pre-anniversary character, so we'll get her at the 1st of January. So let's just see them. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch up on that day, the 1st of January, and I probably will be doing some summoning. Hopefully I have some good luck summoning her, because I'm going to be prepared for her. Alright guys, I'll catch you up on the next video then. See ya.